Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Definitely quite a bit to get rebuilt, and there's just a lot of labor and cleanup here involved. It's just a complete mess.
With overnight storms popping up throughout the valley, the damage that comes along as well can take a serious toll on communities. Strong winds ravaged on Barnesville farmers' land this morning. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly meets with him and learns how he will rebuild after a disaster strikes.
5 a.m. on 4th of July.
It sounded like a freight train kind of went by the house.
What David Gromish says felt like a tornado passed through Barnesville, Minnesota.
Looked out the window and seen we had some shed doors that looked to be either open or missing, so I got dressed right away to go address the shed doors and seen we had more trouble once I got outside.
And just like that, the barn of his family farm flattened.
The farm economy is pretty depressed right now, so the last thing we were looking to do is build a new barn, but we calve out a pretty good chunk of cows, so we'll have to have a barn here by spring of some sort. So it's in a set us back.
The storm destroyed his barn, tore trees apart and scattered the branches, flipped over a trailer, and even sent debris flying through the windshield of a truck.
Just it kind of picked and chose what it wanted to do, and it definitely caused some damage and quite a bit of labor in the future here to kind of get this back to normal.
While most people are celebrating Independence Day, Gromish is working to begin the cleanup process. But he's staying positive.
We're just lucky that it didn't affect, we didn't have no harm to our family, no harm to anybody around the area. The livestock were okay.
He says the process of recovering is underway, starting with picking up the mess and putting together a temporary home for the cattle.
Very unfortunate. You hear about it all the time. It was our turn.
In Barnesville, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
The storm did not cause any physical harm to Gromesh's family or livestock. It also had no impact on the nearby camping grounds filled with people for the holiday. But we are learning some new information regarding storm damage from Bemidji, Minnesota. Officials with the National Weather Service have confirmed a tornado did in fact touch down in the area this morning around 6:30. The report shows that the EF1 tornado occurred west of Bemidji State University, and along its path, a garage was lifted off its foundation. Also, many trees were snapped and uprooted, along with damage at a number of homes, but thankfully no one was hurt. However, there was other wind damage over a wide area to the north and south of the tornado's path through much of the Beltrami County area. And turning now to those, shall I say, clear skies. I can finally see a sigh of relief from Robert. That must mean no storms in sight. Robert, how are those conditions looking before fireworks displays start?
Well, it sounds like a lot of fireworks are already ongoing as people setting those off around the region. A gorgeous night out there. Some comfortable temperatures, light winds, mainly clear skies. Just a few high clouds out there. It was a stunning sunset just a little while ago. Temperature-wise, 61 in Langdon, 64 Grand Forks, 72 Fargo and Detroit Lakes, also 72 in the Wahpeton Breckenridge area. Winds, as mentioned, light. They're going to stay light as we head through this evening, tonight, and into your Thursday. Just a few high clouds out there. That the blow off from some storms well off to our south, but in our area, no storms, no showers, quiet weather as we head through the overnight hours. Quiet weather continues into your Thursday and Friday. Quiet weather will continue right on into the weekend, but we do have some storm chances to talk about on the 7-day forecast. We'll show you the rest of that 7-day forecast coming up here in just a little bit.
Sounds great. Thanks, Robert.
You got it.
Also, make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team Weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll also get the latest forecasts and conditions so you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and then download it for free. Authorities in Rolette County are encouraging the public to rally behind a family of 5 that lost their trailer home in a fire this morning. It all happened around 10:30 when Jesse Chase, Macy Tendesky, and their 3 daughters were able to escape the home with only the clothes on their backs. Tendesky was treated on the scene while Chase and the girls escaped unharmed. The cause is unclear, but it appears to be electrical. The Red Cross is heading to the scene, and the Sheriff's Office is asking the public to donate any clothes, gift cards, and money in order to support the family. You can find out more about what the family needs on the Rolette County Sheriff's Office Facebook page. North Dakota authorities say a man's truck is destroyed after roughly $2,800 worth of fireworks ignited in his pickup bed. The Richland County Sheriff's Office says 67-year-old Jorgen Knuckelberg of Leonard, North Dakota, was driving on Highway 18 this afternoon. That's when the load of fireworks started going off. They sparked several small grass fires along the highway, but Nuckelberg received only minor injuries. The sheriff's office says that fire is being investigated. Many in our area are taking part in some 4th of July fun tonight. We can also hear them. They're setting off some colorful, bright, and loud fireworks. But as you're taking part in this excitement, some of our nation's heroes feel that people should be mindful of veterans with PTSD in their neighborhoods.
You're on high alert, and it's quiet, and then all of a sudden RPGs, rockets come in. It's an unnerving situation for a few seconds, you know, and just have to kind of walk away, do something different.
So if you know someone who might be struggling with PTSD and are looking for more information, we do have a link attached to this story on our website, valleynewslive.com. A Minnesota man is in the hospital tonight after his 3-wheeled motorcycle flipped. It happened yesterday afternoon about 20 miles southwest of Roseau, Minnesota. The State Patrol says 48-year-old Daniel Kerfman of Skatchekona was riding his Trisport 3-wheeled motorcycle while heading west on County Road 8. That's when the vehicle's axle broke, causing the crash. Kerfman was taken to a hospital in Grand Forks with serious injuries. He was not wearing a helmet. A man has been arrested in connection to a garage burglary in Fargo. This morning, police responded to a report of a burglary near Gold Drive in South Fargo, which is just near I-94 and the 25th Street exit. Officers responded, set up a perimeter, and brought in a West Fargo police canine to help track the suspect. 38-year-old Chad Castle was arrested for burglary and 3 outstanding warrants. He's currently being held at the Cass County Jail. Meanwhile, a man is in jail after running and hiding from police. 24-year-old Sean Opsel of Jamestown was arrested on suspicion of domestic assault and failing to halt for a peace officer. Police were called Tuesday afternoon on a report of a domestic assault in the northeast part of Jamestown. When officers got there, Opsel took off running. A perimeter was set up while officers searched backyards before eventually finding Opsel. He's currently being held at Stutsman County Corrections, awaiting formal charges. Some roads in Redwood Falls, Minnesota were nearly impassable yesterday morning after several inches of rain fell. 16-year-old Jackson Lang was trying to get to his job at a farm. That's until he came across a sinkhole caused by a washed-out culvert underneath the road. His car went hood first into the crevice, and he had to climb out of the back window. Quite the scary situation for Lang, who just got his license last month.
I seen the hole probably 30 yards. I only didn't have that much time, but it didn't look very big because I was pretty low in the car, so I thought maybe it was a branch or something. And I got closer, and then I had the brakes on because I thought it was something that was over the road, and then I slammed on the brakes, and the car just like slid into the hole and then hit the other side, and then it just like fell down.
Thankfully, Lang was not hurt in the incident. He was wearing his seatbelts and the car's airbag deployed. More rain is expected in the area tonight. It's a race against time and the weather in Thailand as rescue teams work to free the soccer team stuck in a cave. That's still ahead tonight. But first, the scary sight of a woman scaling the Statue of Liberty.